wants. That's a pretty interesting topic. Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. I just want you to remember one word: FICO. Mitchell with it. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
On the wing, James. Back to run. Davis setting the pick and run. And it's Davis finishing it off. Such an advantage for playmaker to have a beast like Davis rolling to the basket. And here is Mitchell. He's got 9. And he gets the basket. Official. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Davis gives to Kuzma. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Davis.
Damn.
Allows AD to pull off the spectacular. Mitchell against James. When you look up at the Raptors here at Staples Center, all the banners and chant, you helped raise some of them. Was there a pressure in playing for a franchise like this that has got such a great history of championship basketball?
You know, that bitch faked me.
Because I was raised up the last week. Pressure is when you don't know your next meal is coming. So I knew it was some greats that played before me. I just want to mention that with some of the greats. So that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? He is definitely mentioned with some of the greats.
Yes, he is.
Had a great ride. Incredible job playing for the Lakers.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Throws it up for Davis.
These niggas letting this nigga just
terrific anticipation from
shit.
Davis. The pass is there. He finishes it. It's tied. Marks it on the wing. Good by Green.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 10. Pushing up top. He's been pitching so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain. Looking for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Cobb kicks to Bradley. Bradley is screen on McGraw. Rebounded by McGee.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
They had 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bradley passes to Cobb. And the foul called on Danny Green. .139 left in the first quarter. Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded by Davis.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second-chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Moutier, hands the 12-footer.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that home.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
The pass to James. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Ice ball movement by Utah. Now the dish today. Outside Bradley. It's to Moutier. Bradley sets the pick for Moutier. Just 4 to shoot. McGee with the block.
Boy, the wingspan McGee has caught.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. And they force the shot clock by you going from all the way over there.
You got it from all the way over there. Did anybody see that?
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Pass to Cobb. Tries again, and it's Bradley getting it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen.
Smoke my cigarette. Fresh out the gate on this shit. See if I can see my broadcast. Oh shit, here we go live.
It really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And with the teams nowadays going up tempo, Shaq, some big men are trying to slim down to keep pace. If you were playing right now, would that be you? Would you follow that?
No, I'd still be a super heavyweight. Barbecue chicken alert. That'll be my trick guy. Any little pose that wants to shoot jumpers and play me, I'm going to eat them for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and snacks.
Shoot 2. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. O'Neal is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Cobb in at the 3 spot.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 9. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Caldwell Pope. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
Michael Conley. He's checked in for the Jazz.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Passes it to Cobb. Out to the right wing. And here's Gobert. Now O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Here's Cobb. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 12. Now let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner.
He's also won the teammate award, and he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road, but Coach Quinn Snyder said it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look and see now and you play, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you gotta have experience. I think you gotta have competitors up there in the rafters. I think you gotta have a mean front office. You gotta have Jerry West, Mitch Kupchak. You gotta understand the players in the game. And you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Rondo. Here's Howard. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot by Rondo is no good. Jazz trail by 12. Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley with it.
All right, I'm ready.
The pass to Ingles. Over Caldwell Pope. Ingles can't get it to go. Lakers with
God damn.
here's Mitchell. No good again that time.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rondo. The rebound by Day.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
James kicks to Green. Here's McGee. That shot missing. Bradley with some nice D. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell against one. The try by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And they double up the block. Here's Green. Trying to get open as Davis. They get it back. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 22.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will. And right call. To the spot, too. Emmanuel Moutier is checked in for Clarkson. Los Angeles on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. James passing it around. Davis looking for an opening. Latrey. Utah with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Moutier. A three-pointer off the mark. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. You want to ride him as far as you can take him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jets will take it. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Rondo against Moutier. Here's Bradley. And
Knock him down. Knock him down.
You got this, bro. Don't worry about it. Nice to meet you, bro.
that one is no good. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Thunder.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low, here's LeBron, and the dunk by Jones.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Moutier, pass to Bogdanovich. Now Bradley. He kicks it to Moutier. Bradley sets the pit for Moutier. McGee with the block, and it's out of bounds. Way side from McGee. Five to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the South. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. James on D. James looking around. Lets the three fly. Down it drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Back to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. There's the try. Moutier pass to Bradley. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich finds Bradley. Here's Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Jack, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin, my pleasure. Whatever you guys need me, just give me a call. I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance. You just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
God damn.
And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside.
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. He was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Finished off by LeBron.
Good shit.
I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brent. Takes it to Moutier. Mitchell with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. From deep. Goes back up. McGee's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
At the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Then there's Howard. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. One shot. A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Pass to Noel. LeBron with it. He kicks it to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Rajon Rondo.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Shoot two. The first one falls.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
Good on both. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, that looked even harder. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
The Jazz shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Gobert finds Mitchell. On the wing, Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Davis against Bogdanovich. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Rondo. Second chance shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
Conley against Rondo. To the inside. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Passes it to Ingles. Here's Mitchell. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive maker.
James, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Noel passes to Davis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Utah. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And that one ball for Anthony Davis.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Cobb's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And both free throws good for Davis. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
And I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level. LeBron James can beat you from anywhere on the floor, inside mid-range or from deep.
Now the pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. Another miss by Utah. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. It's slammed in by Howard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded closer. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. High post, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley the pass to Clarkson. Gobert with a screen for Cobb. Shoots over Kuzma. And Cobb gets it to go.
Just taking what the D gives up. Fundamental basketball. Cobb keeping the game simple.
Outside, Davis. Pass to James. Over Conley. Kicks it out to James. Over Conley. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Cobb passes to Ingles. Now Clarkson. Here's Cobb.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Outside Conley. Passes to Cobb. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. 7 points for Rudy Gobert.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Noel. Here's James. Howard at the elbow. Kuzma outside. Up again. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Clarkson passes to Cobb. Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
Some of that signature swagger from Cobb on that jam, and the crowd is loving it.
And the pass to Kuzma. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cobb.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Noel. James with it. Over Conley. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 32 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
6 to shoot. And Cobb gets it to go.
Inside, outside, you name it. Cobb will attack the defense from just about anywhere.
Pass to James. To the middle. Here's Noel. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. They're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Green in for LeBron. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
O'Neal against Green. O'Neal inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Kicks it to Green. There's Noel. And the Lakers with another miss. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Caldwell-Pope against O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Now, Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. And Moutier throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, Genie, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Jazz shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the paint, and Gobert hits to O'Neal. Moutier against Green. Here's Bradley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And in terms of size,
LA's ball. Here's Los Angeles taking a look at the Cavs. They've got Emmanuel Mudiay. Also big ball out there. And it's O'Neal in it for three. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Davis. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got 35.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Moutier pass to Morgan. Here is Day. Here's Niang, covered by Morris. Here is Day. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's what you get for all that block. Campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the four walls.
Good take. Watch him. And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up to what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
This nigga in my fucking way, bro.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Moutier pass to Morgan. Here is Day. The pass to Morgan. Jazz passing it around. Inside. Day gets to O'Neal. He ditches it to Day. Pass to Morgan. Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Brad. Moutier, no good.
Usually you got
wrong button.
Knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it out to Bradley. All three off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. O'Neal passes to Moutier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
He's strong. What's off this man?
Condensed area.
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now, as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be.
Good eye, bro. Good eye. So are you, bro. That's what I like to see. Cash.
And more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth, though. Pretty nice efficiency there. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Niang. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Moutier. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Davis finds Bradley. Back to Davis. Good work there as it goes.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Boudier pass to Morgan. Dishes it to Dave. Hook loose. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And Davis throws it down.
AD showing you his energy at the defensive end, being the catalyst for a fast break change.
Now here's Boudier. Takes it inside. And they call the
Oh, that's automatic.
All day long, phenomenal use of the screen there.
The free throw good from Boudier. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Out to the right wing. Here is Dave. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take
What?
it.
My bad.
That's bullshit.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Boudier. And it's Bradley off the drive. Over Boudier. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
O'Neal with it. Dish now to Dave. Ashton Yang. Lock at 6. The Jazz again can't hit it. Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 43 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's a screen. Here's Boudier. The Jazz again can't hit it.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. It's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Caruso. The Lakers rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Niang kicks to O'Neal. Here's Boudier. Bangs on the trifecta.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Boudier. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Morgan the pass to Dick. Here's Morgan. Nice ball movement by Utah. Screen by O'Neal. They get a hand on it. Here's Caruso, defended by Boudier. Here's Morris to the middle. Caruso. And it's blocked by Dave. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Niang. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. To the inside. Morris dishes to Bradley. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of a one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all problem.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good. LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bradley passes to Kuzma. Bradley sets the pick for Kuzma. Driving the lane. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
Moutier against Bradley. And Moutier throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Bradley gets it to go.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
What's up?
And that one misses. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Moutier dishes to Bradley. Passes it to Mitchell.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim when I pull up. It's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Peace to the mama and baby Gigi. Still remember where I was standing after the 3-feet. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee Wee. Well, you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name, man. I see Mike show up and won't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry, whatever necessary. He tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a. I did it out respect for the greatest and Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember me. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Back or wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Shot clock, it is getting late. Crossover, didn't hesitate. Skate by him like a figure 8. Whoever left, dump bait. Give me the ball, can't wait. Catch them all with the pump fake. Money good, that's not date. Clutch time, hard in the paint. Kobe, purple and gold. Like a legend. Stone cold. Ain't no question. 5-time champion in the 8th wonder, raining on them. Tape cover, switched up and changed numbers. Many tried them, but came up short. 24, king of the coat. I'ma need backup, moving the ball. You do not know me, you cannot hold me. MVP, drill it left and right, then pull it back, Kobe. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim